Hello, hello. Welcome to the energy table. Hi. I have a special guest today. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Athena Aperta, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Yes, today we're going to be diving in. We're going to swim deep into the depth of...
Take that plunge.
What it means. I want to swear, but I'm not going to swear. But what it means to embody and walk a life being unconditional, being transparent, being honest to the point that it can create
Ripples.
a problem.
Yeah.
So many different ways I can describe what the foundation of what I'd love to talk to you about, because I feel this is where we meet, you and me.
Yeah.
Right? The courageous spirits.
Sisters, yeah.
We're not competing with y'all. I'm just saying because I have a very big oddness about myself, and I have not yet been able to find environments like me, but you. I've met you. And you're probably the closest thing to how I would describe what's going on inside of me.
Okay, yeah.
Thank God that we met so many years back. Growing pains. Growing so much to the point it hurts.
And almost every day, to some degree. Yeah. And I've had to figure out to what extent is it to my detriment of kind of wanting to grow so much. Then also I love kind of going at a pace of growth and the drive that I have, the growing that I have. But that also means that I have to say goodbye to a lot of versions of me, to a lot of people, different connections, belief systems as well. Oh. And it's just allowing yourself to continuously say hello to you again and again.
I feel like, absolutely agree. We have to take off the label of your bottle.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe leave it down here.
Sure, yeah.
But you did not see the bottle. But I feel like when you speak about transparency, when you speak like on the energy table, we keep looping around the same experiences because they bring us back to ourselves. They bring us back to that place that is worthy of the courage and the boldness, because there is a world that deserves change, right? Or change, yes, but also like a world that deserves coming back to a healthy state where we can coexist.
Yeah, and just transparency and authenticity. And kind of it's like being transparent about the human experience, because it's like, cool, we grow. We grow, but also like I remember like when you were kind of telling me about stuff that happened recently, and when you're saying about the weekend and like kind of wanting to just like allow yourself to just sit there and eat ice cream and just feel sad and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Like, because like now that part of my ego that wanted to perform in this relationship, in this friendship, like is now gone. Yeah. Because you've been transparent about your humanness of like, actually, like I'm I want to crumble this week.
I can't wait to crumble. Because we know what's the other side of that.
Right.
You know, like when you feel the urge, the body has a language with you that the other person cannot point their finger at what it is and how it comes about and why it is. It's something between us and our body. You know, the spirit and the human, probably. And I find it's so important that one expresses themselves, so you will understand how to hold my space, or even how to not offend me, or how to not make it worse for me. Yeah. So gosh, I am living with so much emotion. So you will see me roll my eyes. Yeah. But to have an environment repeatedly it's not even like the same people, but have the world repeatedly try and shut you off and try and gaslight you into, but this was not your feeling to have. This was not your conversation to extend or to like to just diminish what it is that is coming up for you, to diminish what it is that you are expressing. It's so sad. Like growing pains. I find like for me the part that is a pain that I struggle to deal with, it's not even me and my body, it's me and another. To have that, like, it's so painful. It's so annoying.
Oh my God,
it's I would like to say unnecessary.
I said annoying is a good word.
Yeah.
It's the inconvenience of being in a relationship.
But it's a necessity. We can't not have relationships.
It is, yeah.
And I'm not even like talking about romantic relationships solely. It's just relationships.
Yeah, and I feel like we've kind of gone towards this individualistic thing, but then we're forgetting that actually to be in community, like we all want community. That's how we thrive. But to be in actual community, we have to be in the wrong sometimes. We have to create space for other people. We can't think about ourselves. We have to love selflessly. And that's hard. And that literally like forges you through fire. Like true love, true community. It helps you be, you know, in my belief, like more like Christ, right?
Yeah.
And it's like kind of that more selfless and more forgiving and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's not an easy journey at all.
It's not. But how is that for you? Like, you know, over the course of years that we know each other, sometimes we check in and we just see the different dynamics that we're navigating, the different things that put pressure on us, so we can, it's almost like things put pressure on us and then we put pressure on ourselves, and it goes like a different route that the initiator probably didn't even see coming. It's like, I'm going to pressurize you, so you just look to the left, and then we turn this way, not even right or left. We create a different path that couldn't see it coming, and it's like, it's even worse. You can, like, it's almost like you can never soothe your environment when you are showing up for yourself first. It makes me sad.
Do you want to talk more about your current emotions?
No. Because it's my voice that's making things difficult. Like, it's the directness that I have, and the way that I don't see confrontation or conversation as a negative. I see it as a love language.
I'm exactly the same.
That's why I wanted us to speak about it. What is this in us?
I think, and yeah, because I'm very direct. I'm quite good at seeing other people's shadows. And I'm not here to appease other people. And if someone is my friend, they know that I will probably call them in quite a lot. And I expect the same. But this is the thing, like, I want it back. Like, if I'm helping you grow so much, I need to also be helped to grow the same exact amount. And if there is an imbalance there,
can you say that one again? Can you say that sentence with the mutual help to grow? Because that's a big one.
Yeah. If I am helping you grow so much in the relationship, then you also need to help me grow so much in the relationship. Otherwise, it's
I've never heard about this one. I have never heard about this one. You can see how deep I'm looking into your eyes, right? Because
into my eyes. Sorry.
It's another like. Because it's literally like, you are allowed. You also are allowed. But we are allowed to say, this is what I need so I can grow.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah.
No, because I am like, it's almost like I was just born yesterday with the ability of doing this, because I am a great helper, healer, supporter, empowerer. But when it comes to me needing help, I've been making baby steps because I have never felt that safe in my environments to trust that someone's equipped.
Right.
For one. For two, that they have the right intentions. And for three, that when they start helping me and I have enough, and I say that I have enough, I don't want to offend somebody because they might have like a certain thing that they have planned that they want to do instead of just chopping it half. Like there's a lot of egos that we're dealing with, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Whilst we're dealing with our own
With our
ego.
own. And then it's like, to what extent is it, am I picking up on their projection versus it's me? So kind of like what happened earlier, you know, like, am I picking up that I'm too harsh or too blunt, or I don't let people help me enough? Or is it actually that I'm allowed to say, I'm good now, and you need to deal with that? I think... Wait, do you have any more to say on that?
No. I'm like, there's so much happening in my brain right now.
Because I was going to go into how I think as people who we love to directly communicate, it's our responsibility, and we need to I guess like it's good to understand that like everything has a consequence. So it's like, yeah, we can have the freedom to directly communicate and to bring other people's shadows to the light and all these different things, and you know, our own as well. The consequence of that is we will be casting shadows quite a lot. And it's those things that
And that will then lead into another direction of an unfolding. Wow, yes, that makes sense. I feel like I need to sit with this.
Okay.
And it will help me a great deal. Thank you for saying this. Because it's true. I feel like there's so much gaslighting in this world. There's so much judgment in this world. There's so much insecurity that, like, we want to help and we want to be supportive and stuff, but it becomes such a restrictive, like self-restrictive influence to yourself that, like, confidence alone is not it. It's like sometimes it's just the hesitation of not wanting to do something wrong. It's like having been in this experience, and yes, we don't want to copy paste people and being like, you're going to be like them. But we also don't want to degrade the lessons that we have learned and the fact that it's something that I needed to learn and I now need to be equipped with. So am I projecting or am I avoiding? Am I what
evolving?
I don't feel like I'm evolving that much when I hesitate in my actions, when I feel it's not safe enough for me to just be. You know, from when another person loves you and appreciates you and thinks the world of you and they meet you like genuinely, and then something happens and it's almost like they see the worst of everything that they have witnessed in your actions when that intention was never there, that persona was never there. So we're constantly dealing with one another's past influences that we're trying to not take with us, but do take with us. And then lack of transparency, is a killer. Like, and then before you know it, so much happened, you can't even take that back from having seen and having heard, and your heart's already there. So annoying. How do you do this? Like, how do you navigate that blurred field of, you know, maybe being able to sense there is something, but not knowing how to bring it out, not wanting to trigger the next person again, but wanting to make your experience lighter and make it more genuine to you? Like, how would you navigate?
I'm alone quite a lot.
blame myself that much.
No, but like, yeah, in all seriousness, like,
Do you feel isolated?
where I currently am, yes, because I'm not in the correct environment for my spirit.
Yeah.
But I knew that going into where I was going, and it's
Okay.
a short-term decision that I'm coming out of in the next month.
Are you coming back?
Well, I
No, it doesn't have to say. That's coming the next episode.
okay.
But because I would like you to come back.
Well, I've been thinking about maybe either coming back here or making another move and then eventually coming back. But now I'm like, okay, well, why the wait? You know.
So how do you navigate it? Like obviously you say you're by yourself, but is
when
there
in
like is there
relationship-
something like step 1, step 2? Is it like
It's like, yeah, it's like being as communicative as you can be with the other person, really, I think.
even if it's too much? If you feel like there is things that need to be said from your side, but it's like your environment is not only that they're not resonating, but they are not the transparent type of peoples.
Well, yeah, if they're not transparent, then you're not going to get transparency from them.
Would you withhold your own transparency?
No, I would just be aware, and I would just take a step away. Because I don't want to be in my head.
This is what it is.
So when I get into
This
my
is what
head,
it is.
when I get into my head, I realize, okay, something is energetically off here. Now, sometimes it's the ego playing tricks. The ego wants control, and that's why you're in your head. So sometimes it's a beautiful invitation to file down that ego. Because actually, where you are uncomfortable, if you lean into the discomfort, then beautiful things will come after that. And then as long as both parties are willing to be transparent, and you're transparent in your discomfort, then that's great. I've had friendships before where, you know, we have like a friendship breakup, and I'm like, look, we've both co-created this dynamic. I'm more than happy to sit down and literally speak about how we've both, not even how we both created it, but like take responsibility and ownership that it's both of us doing this, and then kind of seeing where we go from there. And I've had people be like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I am worth the effort for myself.
Yeah.
I was willing to put in that effort, but
Sometimes,
if you aren't...
sometimes I think it's the fear. Because what I have experienced a lot in my past is that people that liked to think of themselves of being capable of being transparent and honest, they will, in their eyes, embarrass themselves. Not in our eyes, who are very, I feel like because we've taken so much time and working that muscle, we understand all these different feelings that are connected with that, especially embarrassment, shame, all these things that transparency kind of puts you above. You know, even in the discomfort, I love being transparent in discomfort. I love to be transparent regardless. But when I'm when I'm not comfortable, it's almost like drinking water after I've been walking through the desert. It's like I need it so bad. So bad. And to the point that sometimes I don't care what the backlash or the response is going to be, because in the moment of transparency, I'm not the one to be like, you this, you that. Like, I'm not one to be losing class. You know, when it comes to acknowledging that this duality that's coming to an end, or this duality that is giving pressure right now, or it's been pressure for a minute, or just not happy, or that there were good times. I will bring them up. I will speak about why this individual is worth me even being transparent in the first place, because I can just shut a door with not even wanting to say anything, because I just don't really care about you. Like, we're not really energetically been in any place of anything. You know, so the when I do I'm transparent in my discomfort, I do like to give people flowers as well. And the common denominator I'm getting is confusion, because people don't know this. They don't, like, when you are at like a place of anger and a place of frustration and all of that. And I have fire sign in my astrology. I have fire, but then I have the other planets that give me an overseeing, understanding, and compassion. Maybe I have children. Maybe I don't know what it is. I feel like it's always been like this. When I argue, I will conversate. I might be more passionate in my tone, but I will not go below the belt. I will not be in the moment of anger, forgetting that there used to be sweet moments.
That's a really beautiful skill.
You say, but it's like, and I don't want to cry, but it's like to then have the people respond like you've been just calling them names when you haven't, when like they obviously know of you that you are that open, like an open book, and you say what you say, and then just to be like judged as selfish and as one-sided and as like all these different things where I'm like, I didn't see it coming. And I obviously you have expectations. You hope that by you opening up and showing your heart and your side of that experience, that you'll be met with their heart and their side of an experience, even if they had a very hurtful experience in the build-up and then come with their side of the story. I'll be there for that. What I'm not going to be there for, or what happens is that your transparency is met with nothing, and you just get insults, you get judgments, you get projection, you get all these different things because they don't know how to receive that level of honesty and genuinity. There's some people that will be like, yeah, thank you, so cool, nice, da-da. And then they will go and do the most to another people.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh my God, do you know what just happened? And it comes back to me and I'm like,
yeah, that's just it's a waste of time, really, isn't it?
but it's not, because it's part of our experience.
Right, to experience those kind of relationships and stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, apparently so, because otherwise it I wouldn't have knocked at our door.
Can I ask you like quite a deep question?
Go, yeah.
Where in yourself do you not allow yourself? Where do you not receive yourself?
Where do I not allow myself, and where do I not receive myself?
Yeah, where do you still judge yourself?
Oh yeah, I do. I'm a Virgo.
Oh my God, babes, it's so hard, isn't it? I'm a double Virgo. I got Aries, Sun, double Virgo.
Shit. Ticking time. No, but you do understand. Okay. And I think also because we have this tendency of taking things apart and like understanding is, this is why we have come to where we have come, to understand this is the only way. This is the only safe way. Because even if you and you hate me for what I'm doing, God will love me. Like he always loves us.
Always, yeah.
But you can't be above source. Like,
no, some people think they are.
Oh God. Well, allow them, because they will have an experience where they will be educated on, and it's not like karma, blah blah blah, bad stuff. But we all are God. We are the embodiment of, but we also are led by.
Right. Yeah.
So there is this. Who is holding you accountable to your bullshit?
Right.
Because yourself can hold yourself accountable, which it should be. Okay, how am I shaping the sentence? Like, what's the purpose of holding yourself accountable this way, maybe? Because I can hold myself accountable so I can present it to you and then you like me more. Or I can hold myself accountable because in the eye of my God, I don't want him to think tomorrow when I complain, I don't want him to be like, but you saw yourself yesterday. And then I've basically signed up. You know, like when you have an experience and you have a choice of going two ways, it's almost like a signing in form. And then you tick it off the boxes, right? As if, like, sorry, metaphorical.
No, I love it.
But it's like you either way sign up for, doors will open and you will have an unfolding of, or you'll sign up for sitting in class and getting humbled, getting educated, and da-da-da. So I'm very wary that our actions define our thoughts that then ultimately define our experience, right? Or the thoughts, the actions, whatever. They're all muddled up together. So for me, I really care so much about doing right by my creator, doing right by because I know that whatever the creator wants, what it is that I'm feeling and sensing, getting like insights for, is also what my ancestors want. It's also because when I look at my parents in the flesh, they will ask me sometimes, or my mom, since my dad's not here, she'll ask me sometimes things where I'm like, this is your condition. I'm not going to do that. Like sometimes I grew up, not that they're not intelligent people or loving people, but there has been things that I had to learn. Not every adult is wise enough or practical enough or considers me. So I lean on God. I lean on spirit. I lean on what's up there, because what's up there is not attached to these earthly conditions. Because I am also have earthly conditions that have shaped me. So going back to your question, I very much judge myself, like way before somebody else can. My voice is breaking. But it's like, and I have been doing that, which had, people pleasing, which is where things like making myself small comes from, which is where, all these things that were hurdles, they come from that place that was reasoned by me already judging myself. You don't have to say something for me to already be on that. And I'm very hard on myself, right? Like always have, and I'm learning to be softer, or have been learning to be softer. So there's still things that are resembling in that judgment space. For example, like I don't exercise. I've gone back into junk food eating. I have aspirations, ambitions, and I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit too lean back. I've had like a good 2 months where this podcast space was slowing down heavily because it was my dad's death anniversary, my children's birthdays. I was struggling. Not that I didn't have the episodes there, but I was struggling with timekeeping. I'm my own editor. If there's anybody out there that wants to help Orange put these things together, come through, London. But yeah, I'm my own everything. So not only is the editing part there is the promoting part there, then there is interacting with people for the next episode. There is being out and about, doing my appearances and getting the right network stable. And it's like all these things. It was like too much. So I go back to judge myself, if that makes sense. I'm soft enough to give myself the room, and then I will be like not cheering myself on because I took the room, but I can now see how it's impacting things. So I give myself grace for my emotional behavior when it comes to being unconditional and transparent, but I still have things that I say I could do better by now. Like, you are intelligent enough to understand the root of what you can do better. I'm catching up with implementing and being consistent with implementing.
That leads us to like, because I am quite similar with that, but it constantly boils down to the belief that we're never good enough. Right? But if you...
I think I'm good enough.
Okay.
I think I think I have this belief that I believe everyone is good enough. Like, you know, I feel like this is why we are healers. Because we can see the beauty, we can see the spark, we can see the power in somebody that's not empowered. Right? So I definitely think the world of myself, but there is this weird quiet voice probably. Do you reckon that's what it is?
Because if you were fully good enough, like if the belief was there, then you wouldn't need to continuously be better, do more, or like be dissatisfied with the amount that you're doing. Not saying like you're dissatisfied, but like that's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah.
I thought you were saying that because I was like transparent and then I was getting the backlash and I didn't like the backlash. Because you asked me that after that sentence. I was like, maybe I can understand this now. No, maybe. I do know like it's not necessary. It's not something I dwell on as well. It's like a quiet voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Very quiet.
Yeah,
I'm not beating myself up over that.
And maybe it's not your voice.
It's not. I have all these spiritual inclined sisters and friends. And one of them once was like, Orange, you have, I don't know how many people. There was like a handful of people. They're like stored in your heart space. And it's the things that they have said about you that constructed the idea that you are being too big when you were not even anywhere that you can. Like you were small and they needed you smaller.
Yes.
And it's not. So it's like there's things that were said and they were very close people, very like, very close, like going back to home, going back into my family construct. And just people that are really closed in that I like trusted. And even though I've moved on and stuff, apparently I have not yet unpacked or released or purged whatever I had taken on board. So yeah, probably very likely. Hey, got a whole therapy session here with Athena. Shoot. No, but it transfers therapy, isn't it? Do you have that? Do you find that, because you have a double Virgo, how is she coming through for you? Like, how is that?
Oh, she's coming through.
She like kicking in. Make room for me.
Yeah. Like, how do I find kind of like just being like double Virgo?
How is that you know, when you can see and you understand and you like have this side to you that's starting to do this detail orientated understanding that sometimes it's not for you to understand, but it's there your brain is going. And
I can't let things lie.
Yeah.
And something I'm learning at the moment is like patience in other people's processing times. And just because I process things through talking, through trying to solve something, that isn't the way that other people that I'm in relationship with necessarily do that. And so I'm kind of learning the lesson again and again, because it's a hard lesson to learn, to allow the existence to be of whatever it is. And it's either, okay, well, either be okay with the choice that you're making or make a different choice.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
Very true. Because we can make choices.
But like I'm quite harsh on myself as well. Like that's something that like my partner like picked up on quite quickly in our relationship. He was like, yeah, like you like need to like
relax.
Yeah, just let yourself chill. And I had that, I kind of had this sadness and this part of me that's just like, I just want to just be and just not overthink or analyze my actions or my interactions with other people or anything. Like it happens constantly. And
but it's because it's been introduced to us that
right.
that it's a problem. And you're running into knives by being when really it's not. Like the world is changing, I believe. It's becoming safer.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you find like when did you have that conversation with your partner? Was it like a recent thing, or was it something that it's been
Like
a minute?
a couple months ago, yeah. Like,
are you working on it, or do you just focus on the other things?
it's something that's always present, and so I think it's been circling around of like in my line of vision, like, oh, okay, yeah, that thing, and then it goes back, and then it's like, oh, okay, yep, you're still there. And then now it's like, okay, like you're really here, you're talking about it. Maybe it's time to look at this, just to lift up the rock and just see what's there.
Yeah. How do you find it? Like, does like can I speak about your partner? Just
Sure.
like, how do you find? Is there like because
Well, he's Virgo
oh
as well, so that's why we're able to
Ooh.
yeah, we've had a conversation recently with someone else, and they were like, okay, yeah, maybe you just spend like a certain amount of time talking about your relationship and that's it. Rather than like over analyzing, like, and that being the main thing you guys talk about.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's something important. It's like it doesn't have to be an issue to want to find more comfort and to be more
Right.
secure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like talking about your dream job, you know, and being in the dream job. Will you stop talking about it? Will it get too much? Just because the dream job is not known to be something negative, that could be negative. People would never think anything about it. You know, oh, they just want it so bad. But in relationships, isn't that a similar thing? Like, don't you want it that bad that you would want to talk about it? And that you would want to bring up the things that are lurking that, you know, obviously if you are in a dynamic with each other where you speak about something and then things keep popping off, then you might want to chill with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can see that as a great investment to just
Yeah.
make sure.
I think, like, I guess it's like some people don't feel safe talking.
Yeah.
Because when they've spoken in the past,
Yeah.
when they've been fully transparent in the past, that's when...
And the funniest thing is they can tell you that in words because where I came from, when I spoke, this was the backlash and it hurt me. And they won't, like, it's almost like how many years have gone by, but you are still living by the same principle.
Right.
These people are not around you anymore.
Yeah, but you're still acting out in ways as if they are. And
With,
it's just to another...
with you then. Like,
Right, yeah.
I would then do that with you, knowing full well you're there trying to hold that space. Openly talking, like I can see in my eyes how open-minded you would be to conversate and that certain things that I could say, like I would have to experience you shutting off because you're not shutting off. You know, like you're open, you're there. So for somebody to be able to resonate, well, I'm not like that because, but there's an opportunity right now. Let's do it. Like, let's do it. Like, what do you need to do it? Like, shall I hold your hand? Should we get some food? Should we go indoors? Like, what is it? Let's do it. Like, it's something so empowering, yet it's so judged.
Yeah. I think one thing that comes up for me sometimes is like, my partner asks me like, okay, like, what do you need? And sometimes I'm like, I don't know. And I get really panicked about that question.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I go into shutdown mode because I don't feel like, even then, with like other people as well, especially, but like safe with with anyone to kind of open up.
Mm.
And so I go into shutdown mode because it comes from my past of like brushing things under the rug,
Mm-hmm.
or like literally like just no eye contact and not looking at the other person. I don't do that. But I now know to communicate if that's what's going on, you know.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, because I think like I want to be transparent, right? And like I am transparent, and I am like as authentic as I can be, but also that does mean that, yeah, in moments where I'm in a relationship that's really close with me, I become someone, and I'm like, who is she? And I'm like, I'm not this woman when you're not around, so it must be a you thing.
No, it's not.
But it's not.
Because I am the same. Like, okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I am the same. I go from being like all, let's talk about whatever, whenever, however, for however long. Like, I love the exchange. I love this. I love that. And then there can be this one person that I feel, okay, it's for me, it's always in my romantics. And it's not every romantic. It's the real romantics.
It's with the most growth.
Yeah, but it's like no, it's okay. But it's like I become a very different person, like flip the switch, and I get super insecure.
Yes. Yeah.
And so in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so uncomfortable to have thoughts in my body that I can't speak. And sometimes even the person's like, let's talk about it. And I'll be like, I don't know how. Like, I, like this. Like, I'll be like, the words are not coming out. And my heart will be like, it'll be doing the most. But why is that? Because nothing, like, I could be exposed to so many different environments and opportunities. Like, I'll be headstrong to walk through it and enjoy it. But in my romantic relationships, and it's not always as well, it's just when certain triggers hit, when certain things hit.
Right.
Do you have that as well?
Yeah. Yeah, and I have a thing as well where like, yeah, I kind of don't want to admit it, so I definitely will. If I'm being asked for help, I'm like, why can't you do it yourself? But this is only in like deep romantic relationships, because with anyone I'm like, oh yeah, I'll help you. Like, you don't need help, and I'll help you anyway. And so, and I think it's kind of seeing myself as a person who's able to be responsible enough to help someone in that way. And to just, have the ownership, and I think the responsibility and the maturity that comes with being in a romantic relationship. Because, and especially like a godly relationship as well, because if God has put you together, then it's going to be iron sharpens iron. And it's going to be like, you're literally going to be walking through fire in that relationship. Yeah.
Is that what is? Who said that? Who said, who? Like, who do I need to take down? Because I don't like this. I don't like it.
But yeah, it says it in the scripture.
Oh, does it? I don't think, I know, I'm going to out myself. I have not read the Bible.
Okay.
I have like, because I grew up in a country where my family's belief, which was Orthodox Christian, wasn't there. Like, it wasn't available. So I was sitting in school in religion with the it was in Germany, so if evangelisch, I don't know in here, and the Catholic, and I just couldn't resonate. Like, I don't know, I would, because the world, I couldn't resonate. I was the only black. It's like everything was so stiff and weird, and there was no flow. generally anything that I was witnessing, I was questioning at some point. So when religion came to the table, I was like, what is this about? You know, and then I looked into, and I never really received, never felt necessary for that. And I still found God. And I still believe, like, it's not that I think everything in there is lies. I just don't like that, you know, you've got one person writing the first Bible and then enforcing environments to segregate. That part I didn't like. Like, because of this book, so many people have lost lives.
Right.
So many people have taken others' lives.
Right. On the basis of that.
Yeah.
Using that as the excuse.
So many people have been suppressed, judged.
Burned at the stake.
Yeah, so I just couldn't find love for the book. Like, it was just like, it's another book to me.
Yeah,
And there is an author. God didn't write the book. Like, for me, like, God did not type this out and gave it out to be sold. So very young, I was already a problem to my teachers and stuff. So I haven't read the book ever.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Generally, I've been very opposing books because I feel like, even though I feel like there's so much wisdom in the books, there's a German book, anyway, but so much wisdom in the books. But I find, like, you know, being the Virgo, observing humanity, I feel like there's so many book smart people that have no sense of, like, there's no common sense. There is no, the things that I value in humans I couldn't get from book smart people because they read the books, if that makes sense. Like, they could
Rather than
read
feel the
something about
experience.
something. They could read something about a specific thing that is necessary right now. They would not apply it. You know, so I felt like there is this culture of reading and then feeling like you have accomplished something and then you have to do less in the world. You know?
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and also,
Interesting.
like, I have realized there was so much coming out of my gut. So many insights. Things that I couldn't know. And things that nobody told me yet. But it just came up and I was observing and, like, you know, like, when something comes up, I create, like, an experiment. I'm like, okay, let me see if that's accurate. And then I walk through life and I see if it applies. And then I would have friends tell me later on, oh, did you read this book? Because this is, like, it's written in this book. I was like, no. Like, it just made click.
Just switched on. Yeah.
What do you mean it made click? How could you? And I'm like, no, it's something I did there with them, with my children. And then that kind of thought came up and then and it became a knowledge. And I had books that I wanted to read. And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Let me see what's in there.
Right. Yeah.
And that was like many years back now. And I haven't read. I don't read. Like, I am just trying to tap into the wisdom that's within.
Okay.
And what past, like, you know, when you meet somebody and they share something and you can feel, ooh,
Okay, this is
such
the
a gem.
lesson here. Yeah.
You know, and I love older people sharing.
Oh, yeah.
Or those who traveled the world, or those who've had such beautiful experiences to then share something that I'm like, this is so much better than picking up something that I don't know who wrote this. I don't know if I like the person because the book doesn't show me the energy of the person behind it, you know, or their intention. Like, I can't do the energy thing by picking up this book and not knowing who's sharing this, because some people I would meet, I wouldn't want to listen to what they're saying.
Let alone, like, read something that they said.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just became a thing, and I had a lot of people laughing at me. A lot of people did not understand how can you say that out loud? And sorry, I homeschool.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
And my children know this about me.
Yeah.
But they love books, and I love them to just go for anything that's there.
Yeah.
But we just respect each other's differences.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't read, but I just,
You choose not to, yeah.
So sorry, that was a long-winded thing about me not reading the Bible.
That's okay.
But yeah, I love that you're smiling through it, because people normally like start rolling their eyes. But again, I know that you're different, so I love this. I love the experience of transparency, right?
Yeah. I think I have a couple of things to say on that. I can't remember what. So yeah, like the Bible was written by like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I think from what I've heard is like people have said that the reason why it's such a beautiful book is because it's like loads of witness, like testimonies of like witnesses, and they all kind of say the same thing, and it's over like, you know, hundreds of years, and I haven't been reading the Bible for that long, but like people have used it to suppress other people and to kill others, and that's not at all what it's meant to be used for.
I don't think religion is bad.
It's
I'm
the
not in
people.
this place where I'm like, I don't read the Bible,
yeah.
and anybody that is within the Christianity is like this.
No, yeah,
it's-
of course, yeah.
I do understand the necessity of a belief system, and to have structure, and to have something to fall back on, and to construct almost like a platform that source God is standing on, you know.
Right, yeah.
So it makes absolute sense to have a home for that, a church. Like, and churches are like the most sacred environment, the way that they're constructed and built, the way it holds frequency and amplifies and does all the things. I'm not against religion. Absolutely not. Like me and my mom, she's very deeply religious. We always talk about God, and we always like resonate and relate. It's a beautiful thing, because she knows I don't pick up the Bible.
Right, yeah.
But she stopped telling me off about it, because she now sees like it doesn't stop me from
connecting
having
to
faith
God and having that relationship
and having what is necessary through having God with you. You know.
Well, even like the other thing I wanted to say was about Jesus. Like, you know, he didn't agree with most of the churches that were around at the time.
That part.
Right. And, you know, a lot of people were kind of saying to like a lot of like Christians, are you actually like, are you trying to be like Christ or not? Because that's what it means. You know, like Christ in you. So are you trying to act more like Christ? You know, and this is where like I'm kind of getting my Virgo-ness into it as well, of like most of my actions I'm like, oh, okay, like no, like I need to try and be more like Christ, or like I want to be nicer and everything like that, and then it becomes like kind of more of not an obsession, but kind of like an overthinking, and that's how I know that, okay, this is now being used against me, because the peace of Christ is no longer in me.
Oh,
and
wow.
it just shows how much beautiful things can be used against you as well.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people were saved by having faith. They're saved by the existence of God. Because, you know, like walking completely without, it's like...
Oh my God, yeah. Now I've done it, I can't, yeah.
But there's a lot of people that still are. And I used to as well. But I feel like I always believed in higher powers. Always believed in a God. I just didn't like how it was packaged. So I never like joined. But I do remember when I had children, like there was a lot of me soul searching, and even going from church to church, trying to find a
like a home
for a belief.
Yeah.
You know, it was like really just for having somewhere that when I don't know any further, I can have her or him I can address, and they know me now, and they can bring me back to that place of peace and trust and all of that. And I couldn't find one. Yeah. It was the weirdest thing. Like I went, was the funniest 2 years, but I went to so many places. And the last one, I was just laughing at myself, and I said, "It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like you will find God, but just in your way, because so far it's always been a very unorthodox way. You know." Have you ever had a time where you felt like your belief was a bit in question?
By another?
Like with God, like your just understanding with the religion, like how was that for you?
It's something that comes up quite a lot still, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
In multiple ways. You usually have, like, it's like if I don't listen to worship music, or if I don't read the Bible, if I don't actively, intentionally spend time with God on a daily basis, it can be within the next 2 days, within the day after, where the threads start to unravel. And then my overthinking mind comes in. Okay, well, am I trying to brainwash myself then? Is that why do you know what I mean? Like, if I listen to worship music and read the Bible and stuff, and then when I'm not in God's word or living in God's word, I then start to feel like I'm unraveling. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, am I?
I don't know, because I've never been in that
Right, okay,
place.
yeah.
I only know unraveling and then settling, unraveling and settling.
Yeah.
But I don't doubt God ever. Like, since I know I have received and acknowledged the presence, I have never questioned it, even in the worst.
Okay.
Even
yeah.
in the flipping worst of days, I could not, because there was just so much meaning around. Like the existence gave me like almost like an angle of a perspective where I was like, "Ooh, this is what's happened, and this is how I was held, and this is how my landing was made softer."
Right.
Like, thank you, because couldn't avoid the journey, but
you don't know how good that journey was compared to what it could have been without God, right?
yeah, because I've never questioned. I would not be like, "Oh, is he here or not?
Yeah.
Like, is he with me or not?"
I don't question my belief in God. Maybe in the organized religion side of things, but I sometimes forget about the existence of God. And
so the organization would be more in the forefront of what you like. It's almost like the bridge that you go to connect with God, but like you make it to the bridge to the understanding of the environment that is representing him or her. Or how do you, because you say you have these moments where you read and you listen to worship music, and when you don't do it, it's like you said you forget the existence of God is there. Trying to understand, actually, because so when you connect to God, how does it come up for you?
so it comes through like peacefully. So I'm not saying that I only connect to God when I'm in the Word or when I'm listening, because I connect to God when I'm on the bus and I need patience, and I say, God, please grant me more patience. Or I see God in the smile of a stranger, or I see God, in the sun rays on the river or something like that.
How do you forget?
I know.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Because everything is always there.
I think it's like when I forget. I forget when I'm not feeling like. It's not like that when I'm not feeling peaceful, but it's like when I don't feel His presence, because I'm not always constantly open to His presence. And so when I'm not constantly open to His presence, my mind is focused on things of the world or like of things that are not Him. And when I'm not looking at Him, then that's when I stumble. And so I'm still learning the art of, and like strengthening the muscle of like looking at him always. Because it's so beautiful, and I wouldn't want to, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I always see God as like a parent, because they're not always present, but they're always overseeing. And they're always attached. So when I don't feel the presence of the Most High, Spirit, God, like Allah, whoever you want to call him, when I don't feel this, the presence of God, then I feel like he's putting a spotlight on me. It's almost like, go child, you got this, you can do it. So it's almost like not wanting me to be too dependent. So I will not see or feel I will not see the presence of God throughout every day, but I will feel the encouragement, and I will feel, I'm lying, he's always present. Sorry, it's always present, but I just can't always acknowledge. But I stopped looking to see. That makes sense. Like, I don't question. I just know it's always there. It's just like my dad's passed. I know he's always there. Like, I'm not always looking if there's a sign to just confirm it, but I know. But also, I'm always under pressure, so I might need to, with the lifestyle and stuff. I don't know, girl. But all in all, God made us very intentional. He knew, as they say, like, you will not be provided with issues that you can't solve, or an experience that you can't navigate.
Yeah. And
so apparently we can navigate this, and we shall succeed.
And it's also like, it's like, if you don't learn the lesson in this lesson, then it's okay. It will come again.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe tomorrow, maybe 5 years later, and you'll be like, oh, I've been here before.
Yeah. And it's fine to repeat something, right?
Yeah, because sometimes he gives us that as an opportunity. But sometimes we're not meant to pass the test. I know.
And it's going back to growing pains. Apparently they equip us and prepare us for greater and better.
Yeah. And I think...
No, you go.
I was going to say, because it's when you're in, like... I'm in a position in my life now where I don't know what's happening. What is next? I don't know who I am.
You did that very intentional.
Yeah.
You were very intentional about this. I remember the day you said, like, I'm getting rid of everything that creates structure. I just want to flow. I'm going to go where I feel called to be, and I'm going to do what is presenting itself as an option, or like safe option, obviously. But it was such a courageous move. How's that time for you when it comes to, like, you know what? I'm not going to ask you this yet, because I would like this to be in our next episode.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe like a few words of encouragement for the viewer when it comes to them embarking on a life of transparency and being more authentic with themselves. Because there's going to be a lot of things that's going to come at you.
Yeah, there will
but
be.
shouldn't stop you.
I think it's about allowing yourself, being honest with yourself first. Because you can't expect yourself to be honest with others if you cannot face yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
If you can't allow yourself to sit in the mud, you're not going to be able to express that to other people.
Absolutely. Maybe also like choose a friend choose a person that you practice with, that you have like, just let you practice so you can work the muscle, the transparency speaking muscle, and you can have different scenarios, because like transparency is going to be necessary in like different moments of your life.
Yeah.
And usually not always the most positive. You will remember to be transparent. Even it's just as important to be able to share the love and the inspiration that somebody fascinates you, or wow, like give people the flowers, but also give them the things that may not look so pretty.
Give them the dirt as well.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Because dirt is still soil. It's still is fertilizer.
Nutrients,
Like you can still work with that.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, maybe choose a friend.
And if you don't have like a friend like that, then
Journal.
choose God.
Journal as well. You like journaling. I think it was the first time I was able to just say shit without anybody laughing at me or being like, you can't say this.
Yeah.
The words were just running, and I was talking to myself, obviously, because it was journaling. But it was such a amusing and comforting thing to do, because it's almost like on the other side I was listening to what I was writing. Like I was a whole second person.
Right. Yeah.
You know? And it's also working the muscle, and then it's still something, obviously, then doing it in person as well. But yeah, it definitely is worth adding or practicing transparency in life, because it just feel like it's almost like my safe haven.
It's a good filter.
Yeah.
It's a really good filter for people in your life currently.
What do you think is the best thing that you take from having added being transparent when necessary, or being transparent in general, or being authentic? Because that's what it plays down to. What is the best gain for you?
Real love.
Ooh.
Real love, real friendship, real connection. Because the more vulnerable you are, like with yourself and to others, the more that they will see you. And if they don't like what they see, they wouldn't be there. And that's okay, because, you know, I've got 2 really, really close friends that I speak to on a weekly basis, and my partner, and that's kind of it, really. And then I have like my other friends, you know, obviously.
Once in a while,
hello.
so.
But do you know what I mean? I used to go,
Yeah.
I was, you know, from like someone who used to like seek, you know, conversations and couldn't be alone all the time, and like would go out all the time and stuff.
Me too.
Yeah. But that was just really surface and really just like, it's like having, you know, like fries instead of like a sweet potato, or like a potato with like home cooked mash and stuff. You know? Like it's like you're it's the same product, but it's cooked differently.
Yeah. Yeah, but also it's not the same product. But like it is, like if we talk about the potato, but the transparency and not transparency is actually, it's like so different. I feel like it's more like maybe a potato and some like a different ingredient, because it's worlds apart when it comes to how it impacts life. Right? I think.
Yeah, one's a sustainable, one isn't.
Yeah, or with the chips, like they're like very oil fused, and not much to it. Maybe those like French fries.
Yeah.
Them ones, and then a jacket potato. Yeah, man. Worlds apart. But yeah, real love. Like I would also say, like, and the people that fall off, it's almost like you're shedding the people that make you feel hesitant. So there will be that time where you just don't feel hesitant no more, because what's been normalized is genuineness and openness.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Like, only beautiful things can come from that. Yeah, for me, when I transparency, like why I am so like holding on to it. Like I will never replace transparency with anything else. Like it's the thing now. Done. Like if I have to lose people because I'm transparent, yeah, like it's fine. It's okay. It's okay for the peace of mind for everyone. But it's like for me, it's like when I'm not transparent, and I have an experience, the mind space will be very clogged up with all the different possibilities of what could have been said, what could have been done, what could have been different. Like it's like a mental prison to me specifically. Like I can't like I once took myself to therapy because there was so much in my head that I nothing to do with me in person. Just so many things that I've added to my mind of others they were not capable of and I couldn't have and but I couldn't say anything and it's just in my head and then I get worried about the people because I'd never said the things that could have made a difference. And what I find with transparency, when you are in a difficult situation and you open your heart and you let things come out respectfully, I will turn around and walk and I may have a heartache and I'll be sad about something, but there's nothing else I could have done. Nothing else I could have added or shared that can be any different from what is really in my heart. Like I would not have lied. I would not have made it sound sweeter and made it like possibly be received in a different like no, it's like the direct bold one that where I give you flowers, but I will also that one leaves me like clear conscience. Like the biggest volcano can erupt from that interaction, but I know that it's necessary because like I know my heart and I know we have purity in us. We like you know, we mean well. So if that's what's coming out while I'm meaning well, there's nothing else I can do. If I lose you, then I should lose you. Because there's nothing else I could have given you but my honest version. My true version. And there's literally not even a second guess. Like there's no thought about it afterwards. Sadness, yes. Because I liked...
It's grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, grief is part of every decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every rebirth, right? Every new becoming, new beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't feel discouraged. We are alive and well, being all transparent. We are happy people. But I really do appreciate that we were able to have this conversation today, out of all days, because it is very important. It's the foundation and the root meaning of why I have this platform.
Right, yeah.
Is who I am. It's why, you know, who I am. It's very much solidifying. This episode is solidifying my space because it's like, I don't know how to say these things, but it's just so organic. It's just so normal. This is so normal, but it's not normal out there. And
That's maddening to me.
right? No, but it's something that we need to put out there. This is where podcasts
To normalize it, right.
Yeah, to put it out there so people can have access and be witness of it.
And of the kind of conversations as well, I think, like, you know, the ability to be able to hold different beliefs as well.
Yeah.
And, like, different opinions and stuff in a way that's like, okay, that's cool. Like,
Yeah. I love to agree to disagree as well. But I do love that we always agree and that we always like in very similar spaces, even when I'm like in a less lighter place. And then you'll give me like the props and you'll be like, you know, you can do this and it's not that bad. I do know where you come from, such a safe place. I have no option but to open myself up for that. You know, there is no, I'm just not accepted as I am, or oh, why can't I just be dwelling? Like, I do know that there is so much beauty in somebody trying to uplift you. We just can't always do it, but we need one another to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So sometimes the next time you're transparent, you don't know, you might be giving somebody 1 or 2 tips that they can take on board and embrace their life's experience in a better way.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't
definitely.
know. But it's necessary. So thank you for tuning in and watching us. Speaking on transparency, on growing pains, on God, on
Relationships.
yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
So much.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you like what you've been listening to, please do subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, share it with your family members. If you don't want to like break the ice of the topic, use the video, use us. Write a comment if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to add, or if you want to share your experiences. Yeah, thank you for listening to us. It was very healing for me. And I hope it can be healing for y'all. Bye.
Bye.